Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. Here we are continuing our summoning session of absolute chaos, where we're getting everything but Mila, so... feels bad, man, is all I can say. Rip our orbs. But again, there is a chance for us to swing back and actually still get the 2 Milas. It's just that the odds of it is definitely dwindling, especially with that casual 8% summon of Ascended Florina. This is such a meme. Can we get an 8% Mila? Nope. Oh boy. I don't even know what to say at this point for commentary because this is actually troublesome as heck. We are almost at the point where we're 600 orbs in and still haven't picked up a single copy, which is not something the average player is going to see. This game is just going to casually give us plus 10 Ascended Florina in under 800 orbs. Could you imagine? The ultimate luck sack in the wrong way possible. The most incorrect way for us possible. This is actually probably the most inverted luck I've ever seen color sniping in my entire... I think it's close to 3 years, 4 years now? It's 3 or 4 years. I don't know, it's at least 3, I think. No, because the shenanigans really kicked off March 2020 Legendary Crown. So it's almost been 3 years of these mass summonings. Never have I seen something like this. Particularly the way we've been getting some of the 5 stars, like when we hit 10%, that's when we pity break, or we're doing the usual meme luck sack of pulling the focus 5 star on the 8% circle right after you finish pity breaking. I don't think that's what happened here just now, but pretty insane. We're not plus 10ing either of the other 2 focus units, but we haven't even gotten 1 Mila yet. Can we just get 1 Mila to get on the board at least? Give us a smidgeling of hope that we can actually get the last 2? Because plus 9 is actually not enough for us to run her in arena and score at least the same as our other units, unfortunately, which is pretty terrible. So I believe at this point we are 600 orbs in. Will this be our first Mila, or will we get Mila again? Well, that's close enough to a meme, I gotta say. I don't even know if we have 11 Antoshes at this point. Doesn't really matter, but at this point we're pulling more of every 3 and 4 star pool unit than we are Mila. I'm pretty sure we haven't pulled the whole pool yet. Not even close, but sure darn feels like it. No is all I gotta say. Because imagine how long I have to wait to try to get... If I get 0 Milas off this banner, one, that would just be the most unfortunate luck ever I've ever had, hands down, in either direction on this channel. Luck sacking so hard, you plus 10 a unit in way too few orbs that it should be illegal. And then the flip side of spending way so many orbs and you still haven't even gotten the unit kind of deal. I hate to say it, but somehow this is still reasonable to not have pulled a Mila in over 600 orbs. But it's finally over. Thank goodness. We are guaranteed to have a plus 9 Mila. And can we just casually end it here, getting a plus 10 Mila, a back-to-back Mila summon out of nowhere? It could happen. The game's trolled us long enough. Nope. We could still get on the last one, but at this rate, I think the game's gonna continue trolling us. At least we got 1. That is a win. I did not want to spend all these orbs and get 0 Milas. That would have been horrible. I don't know what to say if we did that. Actually. definitely, if we don't have enough copies of plus 10, we're probably pretty close. Not that we're actually gonna plus 10. Not right now. That takes feathers, and we don't have all the feathers in the world. I would ideally like to have a lot of units at plus 10, but the bottleneck is feathers. And well, of course, orbs. The only reason we can summon with this many orbs from Mila is because we luck sacked on previous banners, allowing us to save up more orbs to have for this day to actually go for Mila. Unfortunately, we also did the opposite in some recent banners, going for our last legendary Nana. Took a bit longer than we wanted, but it happened at least. So that's a win. If it doesn't happen here, that'll be pretty disappointing. But again, we still have the rest of the banner duration to accrue the rest of the orbs we'll need to potentially get the last copy of Mila. There's no guarantees, unfortunately, in this game, other than the Fate Pass Spark. Like, heck, if we use the Spark for Mila way back at 40 summons, we still would have spent over 600 orbs getting 2 with the Spark, which is still horrible rates, which is pretty absurd. I think that's probably, I'm randomly guessing a number like 70 percentile-ish, which is still okay. We've definitely had plenty of 70 percentile-ish ranges for our summoning sessions if we analyze a bunch of different aspects of the summoning session. Like, how many orbs did you see of a certain color? Or how many this or that? How many pool of a certain pool unit did you get? Reinforced our pool unit, I should say. There's a lot of things you can analyze after a summoning session. Of course, the main ones that people look at are how many 5 stars did I get, or how many of the 5 stars I actually wanted did I get. That kind of deal is typically the most common way people evaluate summoning sessions, but I like to look at way too many things for absolutely no reason, other than see where I got quote-unquote lucky in some areas, and where I got absolutely memed on in others, like taking 600 orbs, over 600 orbs to get 1 Mila. Most people will not have to deal with that, but there are other people like me that had the same experience or worse. Thank goodness we didn't get worse. But you still have to get the second Mila. You could always, of course, get the luck sack and get the second one much sooner than we did the first one. Or we could get equally unlucky and take this about the same amount of orbs, by which case we're not going to have 2 Milas by the end of this banner. Because that would be over 1,000 orbs, and I'm pretty sure we're not getting over 1,000 orbs total by the end of the month. Or by the end of the banner, sorry. We're definitely getting effectively over 1,000 by the end of the month. Because I would be only getting that's less than 200 orbs to get by the end of next month, which, well, that's trivial as long as we play the game well, reasonably well, and grab all the orbs that we can. And we've even been on a staying in tier 21 streak recently, so we have been getting +1 orbs every other week compared to other months, so there's that as well. That is +1 orb, which might matter if we get down really low on orbs. I don't know how low we will go for orbs here if we still don't see the second Mila. But I sure do know that we are going to have to end the video if we are basically out of orbs here and still haven't gotten her, because it's going to take a while to farm everything up. It's a lot of grinding, stratum quests, clearing maps. I don't want to do the thing where we just grind some orbs till we get to 20 orbs and then go in and repeat. It's just really painstaking for the amount of time it actually takes to record the video. You don't really see the difference because it's all cut out. But if only one of these are Mila. That's not how the game works, of course, but only one of these other 5 stars we've been pulling were Mila, we wouldn't have to be in this situation. But again, that's not how summoning works in this game. People just like to think that way in hopes of, I don't know, copium. If the game does not work, if that unit wasn't, I'm gonna call her Tyne. I'll just call her Tyne. I don't really care at this point. If it wasn't her, it just could have been some other unit. So let's see. We're going blue. We're not going green, trying to pull some more 5 stars. Although picking up a legendary Ninian is cool. I don't really know if it's worth breaking our pity rate continuously. Although we don't really have a pity rate right now. We're at 8%. Sub 100 orbs. We are now over 700 orbs in. Still going. Honestly, though, if we do get a Mila before we're out of orbs here, that's a win for us, given what else we got along the way. But it's a painful win, because these are orbs that are not going towards Duochrome rerun. And I don't know. I don't know if I would rather summon for Duochrome on his rerun or on a double special heroes banner. Because the thing about double special heroes banner is the rates are not necessarily better, but I forget the numbers. I think it's somewhat comparable, but the key is the shared focus deal. You will be likely picking up copies of the other 5-star along the way, which, if it's a shared focus that you don't mind getting plenty of copies of, then that's cool. But the other thing is that with summoning on his special heroes banner, you have more chances to all focus 5 stars, 4-star special, and all that. I don't know, it's a real toss-up. And then you don't have to worry about picking up large quantities with the other unit that's sharing. So there's drawbacks. Of course, the huge drawback with the double special heroes banner is you actually, well, don't know if it's going to even come once a year, whereas for his revival, as long as they don't randomly change something soon, you can likely expect it to show up at least once a year, versus the double special heroes banner with how it rotates and whatnot, not so much. But here we are, draining our bone battery, draining our orbs, and draining our hopes of getting plus 10 Mila. Oh boy. At least we are seeing colorless orbs in a steady stream. That I can be grateful for. Much better than the start, where we were getting... It wasn't every other circle, but it was probably like every second or third. I forget how that phrasing works. Circle, but we are hurting for orbs here. We're approaching 750 orbs in, and second Mila, nowhere to be found. I think since that Mila, we've already wait, did we pull Ascended Florina after or before that Mila? I don't know. It's a good question, but of course if we had the Fate Pass, we would have been already over it, all this. Unfortunately, we don't. And we're never going to get it because we're beaming around. Free to play, by the way, all the way. $0 spent on this game, except for, I guess, technically, electricity, the phone, I'm using to play the game, and, of course, the data connection, so we can actually connect to the servers and all that, and, you know, time. If you ignore all of that, we're completely free to play. The way people define free to play definitely varies a little bit, but generally most people ignore those other expenses. They say they're free to play. Eh boy. You're dwindling down, and if it's anything like previous times, we're not gonna get the second Mila here, and we're gonna end out disappointed. But, you know, maybe it's the time to look you and actually not end out disappointment and have to come back for part 3. I think that's the worst part. Imagine having 3 parts in a video where you're trying to get 2 copies of the unit, but you didn't even pull 1 copy in the first episode that was over 50 minutes long. Like, bruh. I'm pretty sure anyone who clicks on the video, once they hear the part where we're going for 2 Milas, they'd be like, uh-oh, something didn't go right, because this video is over 50 minutes long. Even if you have play animations like I do, it doesn't take that long, right? They would be right. We are living proof that it can take this long, and unfortunately it is taking this long. Back to 9.5. Can we get the second Mila? There won't even be that much, like... You probably won't even notice how any real excitement except like, yes, we finally did it! Because, well, there's nothing really to do past that. I think we'll keep summoning. Oh, I guess this is the last circle. Here's your chance, Mila. You got 4 chances. What you gonna do? 3 stars all the way. Imagine it's a full 3-star circle. We're not pulling the blue orb unless we get Mila here, then might as well. It will drain us of all of our orbs. Is it time for this is actually a really nice way to end it though, because wait, did we have 21 or 22 orbs? I don't know. Okay, maybe it might not be as nice as I thought. We might be able to summon technically one more time afterwards, but I don't think we'll do that. Mila? Anyone? Anyone home? Let's just get Ascended Florina on the summon here. Please no. Yeah, we can have 5 orbs left. Oh boy. Is it over or is it not? Well, here's a chance for it. And it. Oh my gosh, that is like the most scripted way to end the summoning session, bruh. That is so scripted. Well, again, like I said, if we pull Mila here, we're gonna do it. That is so scripted. That was literally the last colorless orb on our last try. Gosh. But we did it. That's all that matters. I don't care who we get here. We got 20. We did it for the memes. Now we're completely, basically drained of orbs. Fantastic. We have a whopping 2 right now. You'll love to see it. A whopping 2 orbs. Finally did it. This one's also... It's not what I wanted to do. Come back, Mila. We spent way too many orbs for 2 of you. I think I'm even gonna... Wait. Probably we should be teaching her some skills and not wasting the SP we get from merging, but whatever. We're not trying to be that efficient here. Wait, were they both plus defense minus speed? This game's actually trolling. But we've done it. Plus 10 Mila. 3rd plus 10 Mythic. And overall, I think that's our 14th 5-star exclusive. Plus 10. Can we get an empty team spot here? Let's see. So we have Lift. We have Sigurd, that's 1-1. 1-2. 1-3. 2-3. 2-4. 2-5. 2-6. 2-7. 3-7. 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So it's an even 7-7 split right now. Who's going to... It's probably... Next plus 10 is probably going to be a legendary hero, I would suspect us to do. But let's see what we got besides those 2... Actually, I will do some barracks management just so they're all nice. The 5 stars are nice together, and we'll be back. Well, I gotta say, it doesn't get any meanier than this. I think, as well, if you want to check it out, check the description of the video when this video gets uploaded, of course, to see some random rough statistics on things like how many, like what percentile we got for getting 5 Ascended Florinas and 5 in the time it took us to get 2 Milas. We got 3 legendary female Milas, not even Snipe and Blue is just our 2nd priority. We even got Not as well. It's pretty insane. Luke's IVs. I think that's the same as one of my previous copies. That's funny. But yeah, overall, let's just round it up to 800 orbs that we spent. We got, let's see, 5, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16 focus 5 stars. 16 focus 5 stars, which is exactly 50, because we rounded up, exactly 50 orbs for focus 5 star, which is not bad considering how we were sniping. And of course we ended up getting 4, 5, 6, 7 4-star special focus. Not bad as well. I think statistically speaking, we got, I don't actually remember if it's more or less than we should have on average, but yep. Look forward to the video description for that one. It'll be just a few statistics, because why not? But until next time, that's going to be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye!